3 ways to match your company culture to your brand. Building brand consistency and a resounding story is important for any company to attract the right customers. But what about its employees? It's equally important to consider how your employees reflect your brand and how you can use their skills and voice to strengthen it. When ignored, a mismatch between your brand and employees will severely weaken identity and profitability. If your culture doesn't match your brand, you're setting yourself up for failure. Foster a strong bond between your brand and your employees by focusing on shared ethos, value, communication, and employee programs that are reflective of these pillars. Above all else, be consistent. Number 1, build your community ethos. Start by crafting an ethos and core values that set you apart from the competition and connects the why to the profits. Get employee input and have consistent open dialogue. Check for understanding and buy-in and don't stop. This conversation is ongoing and should be held in multiple forums, from surveys to town halls and even feedback and performance reviews. When dialogue is open and consistent, employees begin to reflect on their own values and self-evaluate if they're a good fit for the company. And if not, they often self-select out. By having core brand values, you'll only attract the talent who will continue to perpetuate them. Each and every employee should be able to recite the ethos at the drop of a hat, introduce it from day one, and continue to reinforce it. Number 2, always use brand elements. Enforce consistency and communication elements, both internally and externally. It sounds simple, but your employees should always use the appropriate brand colors, fonts, logos, images, verbiage, even email signatures. This is especially critical in marketing, sales, or any employees who consistently interact with customers. The word of mouth is not dead. Repetition leads to memorization and encoding. If an entire sales and marketing team is using the same language, the same logo, color, and verbiage, customers can clearly identify who you are, what you're all about, and you'll attract the ones who are the best fit for you. Number 3, employee programs that reflect the brand. Create employee programs that reflect your own brand. I'm not advocating that everyone gets a beer fridge, free lunches, and unlimited vacation. But what I am recommending is that you practice what you preach and create at least a few programs that uphold company values. If you're an education company, maybe support local schools, consider holding a school supply drive, and support your employees' continuing education by implementing a tuition reimbursement program. If you're a travel app built on an ethos of exploration and adventure, find ways to incorporate that into the company culture. Consider partnering with a hotel abroad, or even better, send your employees out to do research on up-and-coming travel trends. If you're a nonprofit, consider having consistent and widespread volunteer action programs that benefit the greater community. Small, meaningful gestures can make a big difference and secure your brand equity when times get tough, retaining the top talent. Plus, it's another step in attracting employees who will be the right fit and help you stand out against the competition. It's proven that employee satisfaction leads to increased profitability. So create an environment where employees feel valued, nurtured, and connected. Let brand and employees become the power couple that they're meant to be. Forge a strong bond and nurture it. Communicate with consistent brand elements and build the internal company culture to reflect your external image. And that's it. Thanks everyone for watching.